everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 19 of Direwolf20's Mechanical Mastery Let's Play series, where I'm setting up a new automation line, or at least that's the plan. That's definitely the plan. We'll see what happens with it. What am I doing here? I'm doing the things. So I would like to crush and make niter, because here's our plan for today. I'd like to finish up this whole line of stuff and maybe have improved mechanical essences done by today. However, to do that, we're going to need all these charges, all of which need gunpowder and or charcoal, right? So we need gunpowder and charcoal or coal and blaze and blitz and all the other stuff that we've automated last episode and is doing really well, by the way. No complaints. It seems like everybody's happy, right? We're actually backstuffed on that. Cool. And we're backstuffed on you, and we're backstuffed on you, and we're backstuffed on you, and we're backstuffed on you. Sweet. So I think the bottleneck now is this pulverizer set of machines, which I could go overclock if I wanted to, and probably should, right? Yeah, all these machines are what we've bottlenecked at. Remember, I can't access them on any other sides, right? Yep. So that's groovy time, right? Now you guys are going to be a new line of automation for me. You know, I could just tap into your cobblestone because that's what needs to go here. So yeah, maybe you can be... Yep. That's what I'm going to do. You're going to be input on top, output to the right, auto eject. You're going to be input on the left, output to the right, auto eject. You're going to be input left, output right, auto eject, and then you're going to be input, output, boom, auto eject. And you're going to have sand here, and you're going to have the niter here. And that should be pretty easy, right? Because if we look at niter, we'll notice that we're getting it a little bit when we process our blitz modes, but it's only a 25% chance and it's kind of slow. If we processed any form of sandstone, we would get 2 sand and 1 niter at a 30% chance, which is, you know, a little better than the 25% chance that we have here. We could throw some kind of, you know, thing in here to make it a little bit better. Basalts, flint, earth charge. I wish you had the tooltips on there that told me what your multiplier was, because we have a few basalts powders. We could consider pumping those into this here pulverizer. We'll think about it. But for now, you know, I think you're cool, right? Yep. So let's get power into these guys. Okay. And then you're Mr. Crusher. You're going to, on the down, insert on, what color was this again? You're extracting on orange, right? So down, well, insert on orange with a filter of cobblestone. Okay, so as soon as I bind you guys, you should start booming that up, right? And then you're going to need a couple of these, and a couple of tier upgrades, and a couple of red upgrades. Cool. So you're going to be boom, boom. You're going to be boom, boom. These guys. And these guys. And with split on, you should be even cooler. Nice. Okay, now you are going to take these guys and do this with them. Check. Cool. And now you're doing that up, and then you could probably use a nice and fast one of these guys. We'll see how good that goes, but I think that should be a pretty solid, right? And then we'll get sand built up, which, by the way, will be where we get sand from, because we're always saying we need more sand, right? This should back stuff on sand. We should probably void upgrade, I don't know, some of these. How am I in obsidian, by the way? Not great. Not great at all. So I'll just void upgrade what I need to for now, but obsidian needs to be on my to-do list of automation. Okay, but that should have niter well covered now. And look, we've already got 19.8, like, that's not bad. 30% drop rate chance, that's not terrible. And you could have this one, by the way, just to make that a little bit quicker. That works for me. Now, flint we have a ton of. Is there anything that tells me, like, what the chance drop rates are? 1.1x, 1.25, 1.52, and 2.5. What about the secondaries, though? Like, because there's always this one. Increases non-primary secondary output plus 15%. The only way I would be able to do that, though, would be to slow this guy down. And I wonder if slowing him down... Like, my goal or my focus is niter per second, right? Would that be faster or slower? Beats me. But yeah, that should be cool. We'll get sand. We'll get that built up. We'll avoid any excess sand. And then we've got niter here and here. And between the two of them, hopefully that's cool. Yeah? Okay. Good deal. Now, if I want these guys to be automated, I'm thinking sequential fabricators, right? I would say yes. Right? So let's get a line of those dudes. Why am I low on tin? Have I never automated tin? Possible that tin was never added to the automation line. We had silver, we had gold, we had that. Let's get a new induction smelter. Which also needs tin. Smelting factory, go. Now, please, with the induction smelter. Thank you. And a tier 1 EMC link. I won't bother with the tier 2. Tier 1 should be plenty. And then you're going to be here, here, hole with 10. And then you should be processing. I will give you one of these guys just to make them even better. And then you're going to... How come I can never find my laser nodes? Okay. Now, what do you make in the induction smelter besides tin? You get appetite, which I think we're already voiding, right? So I think we've got a void upgrade on appetite already. Nope. No, we do not. I lied. Cool. And then you're going to extract on white. That should be cool. Alright, tin for days. Where was I? Sequential fabricators times 4, yes? And with those 4 sequential fabricators now, we will add a line, probably debating where I want these guys to live. Sequentially fabricatory. So what we're going to want to do, probably 5 sequential fabricators, right? 1 for making gunpowder, and the others for making their respective things. Cool. So this can live like that, okay? So you're going to make gunpowder with niter. You need charcoal. Do we have charcoal on the automate? Not really. So what we should do is we could add charcoal to an automate. All we would need is a furnace. Right? And what if we got one of these dudes? Give me a bunch of these, please. All right, your job is to make oak. You're going to open up on the left. You could probably just pull directly, couldn't you? Yeah, let's just do it that way. Okay, and then you're going to do that, and then my augments, which are still a work in progress, you're cooking up what for me? More signalum. You'll be there in a minute. You guys are as fast as you can be, right? Yeah, redstone signalum stuff is actually just a little bit slow in thermal. That's fine. But then you... output there. Cool. Perfect. And then sulfur. How am I doing for sulfur here? Not great, not terrible. But realistically, the recipe we're looking to do, we have a lot of sulfur. It's just not all here. There's a lot down there. Because remember, we did that. But you guys, is this a shaped recipe for gunpowder? It is 2 niter, and sulfur is in the bottom right. So it would be more like this. And that's going to be your gunpowder, right? Cool. So you're going to insert... I don't know if I want you... I might want you to be the whole network. So let's go channel 3. Okay, and you're going to get these guys, but you're going to get 32 of each. Cool. And then you will open up on the left, and you will make your stuff available on the top. Or maybe out on the right. Yeah, we could do that, and then we could extract on a new color, like yellow. Right? I'll just leave it on insert for now. So, from blue, what we could do is bind you guys, and you can extract on blue a stack at a time. And if I did that right, you should get your 32 of everything like you're supposed to. So I think what I'm going to do here is move, because you're already high prioritizing things, right? Yes. So how about we remove this sulfur drawer? What I'm going to do is do a drawer upgrade, just to let them store a little bit more sulfur, just to make them feel a little better about how much sulfur they get to hang on to. Okay, but you're coming with me, Chief. We'll just leave that big hole there. And then we're going to say you're going to go here. Okay, now any sulfur being produced over there should hit here because storage bus, right? So that should be fine and cool. Now, now in fairness, I could have dumped all these things into an applied energistics interface, which would have them land here, but I don't think we need to do that, right? I don't think we need to do that. I think we keep everything, kind of a little bit split up, and that's fine by me. Whoops. No, don't do that. There we go. Lock them. Cool. And that should be good, right? So now any sulfur that's being made here, this guy is no longer, we really want them to land over here, but because things are locked, it shouldn't be a problem, but I can make that 5,000, and that'll definitely be the first priority for all this stuff. Cool. Wow, look at that. We already have 24 stacks of sand. That is kind of neat. And how are we doing for niter? Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Okay. So with this guy good now, let's give you guys all some power. And then you should be making gunpowder, which you will make available on the top. No, I said on the left. Right. So there's all the gunpowder. And then I would like you to round robin gunpowder into all of these guys, but a specific amount. Okay? So what we're going to say here is that you're not enabled yet, right, Mr. Yellow? Correct. but yellow is where we're going to pull the gunpowder out. We're going to stick gunpowder in here on the yellow channel with this dude, and you're going to do half a stack of gunpowder. How's that sound? Works for me. So same deal here, right? Yellow, half a stack of gunpowder. Yellow, half a stack of gunpowder. Yellow, half a stack of gunpowder. Cool. And then you're gonna extract round robin true 8 items at a time. And that should be cool once we program these recipes in. Okay? So these dudes all need charcoal as well. So we're going to need the charcoal, okay? We're going to need the gunpowder. And then we're going to need one, two, three, four. Okay? So then your job will be 1, 2, 3, check, and he'll be allowed to accept gunpowder now. Okay. And then your job, so this was blaze. This is going to be this, and gunpowder. Check. And you're going to accept gunpowder now. And then you're going to be basal's. You and gunpowder. Check. Okay. And then finally, you're going to be blizz powder. Check. Cool. I like. Right? So you're making all the gunpowder you need, and you're going to round robin it to all your friends, and then you're going to be good to go. Sweet. Okay. Now I'm probably not going to store these. What I'm going to do is just make them available for that guy, because I don't think they do a whole lot. I mean, there's things they can do for sure. That one's a bad example. This one, for example, can make witches, and we'll grab them as needed, but I don't think they need to be made available. I think really the main thing you're going to be going for is this, right? Is there anything else that's particularly cool? I mean, we can use this to make obsidian, but that seems like a giant waste of a very complex processing line for something that could be way better. Earth charges are cool because they can be used as pulverizer dudes, and I think they're eventually used in here to get. So these guys will be important for other things in the future, but I might set up a separate production line for them. And then lightning storm, nothing, and then fire charges is obviously like your standard fire charges from vanilla, so it has a few uses, but nothing particularly insane. So this should all be cool now, right? Now, you're also inserting on blue, and that's where you're getting this stuff from. So I should have another insert on blue for you guys. Now, if I just set you to insert on blue and set a filter up, you would charcoal and blaze powder, right? So invert on charcoal and blaze powder. And if I did that, you should, boom, immediately be making the charges. Sweet. And the same deal here. Look at all the cards I get to have. I'm laser IOing up this series, right? Like, I'm very much laser IOing this series. What can I say? They do a good job. So you need blitz powder. So you're going to be, again, a blue with a filter. Am I out of filters? Shouldn't be a huge inconvenience. Right? And then you were this guy and charcoal. Right? And now you're good, right? And he'll start refilling once this guy gets used up. Okay? Blitz powder, are you full? Ooh, you're full, believe it or not. That's kind of cool. That's sweet. Okay, neat. All right, so now what if we did a blue filter for charcoal? I think I put my charcoal away already. It doesn't matter though. Boom. Aha. And then we can mechanical mix arm. Woohoo. And we can basin. And we can mixer. This is all feeling pretty good, right? And then create stuff, right? Boom, boom. I don't really need torches, to be honest with you. But I guess I want you, and you. And remember, you need to be this and thatted. No, not thatted. You need to be here with this guy, and then you're going to be this, and you're going to be that. Sweet. And then you with flux. And that's looking pretty good, right? So now he's going to do that, and he's going to do that. And now he's ready to cook. Cool. And then we can have nodes here. And then you guys, you're not going to auto output, but you're going to make your stuff available on the right. Though technically, I don't think this one's necessary. Right? And then you guys don't need to be connected to the main network. So you'll be your own little isolated network. And then you're gonna, remember these guys, it's one of each. So let's just stock mode like 3 of them. And their charges, okay, fire charge times 4, earth charge times 4, ice charge times 4, and lightning charge times 4. Okay? And then you can extract on white. And then boom. And then you can extract on white. And you can extract on white. And you can extract on white. And that is the 4 charges that we need, right? And then the last thing we need is going to be the regular mechanical essence, which is way over there, and the basic control circuit, which we'll have to figure out at some point shortly-ish. We'll figure that out. Like, maybe I'll add a thing here somewhere. But, yeah, you're all the way over here right now, right? So I don't think I want to link these two, though I could... I need to get rid of this rain. Though I could... What I could do is maybe... So instead of dumping you into here, I could have you be a chest, right? And we'll keep this chest for keeping a stack of them available, right? But then you don't need this no more. Well, I do kind of want you to stock that, dude. What I could do... What I could do is move this to this side so that it's a little closer to this little setup. And that could be cool. Or he could just stay as is. I'm not too worried either way. We just need to get these things from here over to there. Are ender chests? Yeah. They are. We could go ender chest with this here thing. Let me wait. Oh, good. The rain I can sleep through. Right? Ender chest might be cool. Because effectively, it's not terribly far, but I kind of don't want the networks talking to each other. Though this network is relatively isolated. So this network could talk to it. I would just want to change these colors. So technically, your white and orange already is used over here. And that's about it, right? White and orange is already in use. And that's about it. So this guy... what I should do is change... What I should do is change this guy to be blue, because he's making blues, right? So he's making blues. That would be the blue channel. We'll stick with, let's see, you're just, you're white. That can stay. We can keep white there, right? And then we would have a insert on yellow with a filter, and this is called essence. That would be cool, right? And then all this stuff happened because... There you go. Sweet. And then yellow would be the channel that we would do extracting on here with. So you would extract on yellow. And that's how you would get your stuff out. And then you're using blue. So for the crafting parts, we could use magenta maybe. I don't think I'm using that anywhere. So channel 2. Right, so we'd use magenta to get the items in here. And then yellow to extract. And then we could laser IO a few connectors is all we'd really need. What we could say is, hey, you could chill here. I think you connected, right? Yep, you're connected. And then you would be... Let's connect this one first, right? So you would be this guy. We want this thing, we want the blue here, right? Because this is the blues. So you could chill here. Boom. Think you could reach all the way over to here? You can. And then you can connect to here. And then you would insert blues here. The filter. I don't know why you're mixing, but you shouldn't be. Give me all that junk. Yeah, you wound up getting all this stuff. Go away, everybody. I don't want all this junk in here. I know, it's wasteful. Life goes on. It's all infinite, in theory. So now you've got the charges, and then you should be inserting on channel 3 the blues. Now the problem is probably that you're always nearest first, right? So we'd want to remove you for the time being. And now all your blues should get extracted from here and placed into here. See? There you go. 2 regular mechanical essences. So laser IO, short of a priority system, will always do nearest first. Cool. Okay. So now all we really need at this point would be circuits. Right? Basic control circuits, which is just osmium ingots and enriched redstone. So could we do a metallurgic infuser? And just stick them right here? So you would be output, but not auto-eject, and I'd want you to be an extract on magenta, right? And then you could have your circuits here. Now, in fairness, I could also AE system this, but I don't think I'm gonna. I think what I'm gonna do is this. So on the right here, you will extract on magenta. Okay. And that should be cool. And then I want you to, on the left, you can input, and on the back, how about on the top? You're going to be yellow. Okay. And then here, I'm going to have an interface from Applied Energistics. Don't I have some of those already? Really? I used them all? It's funny to me. I don't remember using all my interfaces. Right? And you're going to keep in stock osmium, which I forget if we've automated, but I will go automate if I need to. And then enriched redstone. Cool. Do 16 of each. Oh, and a crafting card, please. For the enriched redstone. Because you can... Now, I could, you know, with the enriched redstone, I could do that with, I could do that here. Right? Would I want to do that here? Because then we wouldn't tie up our crafting, and we wouldn't tie up our machines, our enriching machines. I really probably should. I really probably should. So how about we, instead of doing enriched redstone here with a crafting card, we'll just do redstone. Okay. And then we'll put an enricher here. Cool. I like this plan. Okay. So you're going to sit here, Mr. Enricher, and we'll have a node here. So on the down, you're going to extract on white. Okay. You're going to input, and output. You're going to insert on white, and then you're going to extract on orange, and you're going to insert on white, and then you're going to insert on orange on the top. Cool. Cool. Okay. And then if I connect you guys, I don't know if I need to filter them or not, but I guess we'll find out shortly. Right. So you're going to do all the osmiums. Sweet. It's funny to me that he stopped at 60, but whatever. And then when he's done, he should extract that dude and insert it on the top, which goes there. Okay? And then you guys should be good to go with this speediness. Cool. Sweet. And then the yellows are going into here as they should. Right? With a high priority yellow. And then I'll flop this dude on here for the filter. And that is cool beans. Right? So now you're making all that, you're making all that, you're nice and happy. You're not actually connected to any other networks, you're your own little isolated dude. And then you... So I'm thinking we don't need these two things anymore. Right? So I take this compactor, and you're going to extract on yellow and insert on yellow. Okay. Yellow, I said. Yellow, I said. Okay. And that should be cool. And then you're making... Why are you doing that? Why are you doing yellow? Oh, I know why. So the extract on yellow should be filtered to this. And that should solve that problem. Or I could have filtered on the insert, to be fair. But that feels pretty good, right? Now we just need to hook up you guys. And boom. Now we've got our improved mechanical essence fully automated. Right? We're gonna I thought you were high priority over here, buddy. Are you full? You're not full. Oh, you need to be set to high priority too. Yeah, no, you guys are. This one wasn't. All right, so now all the yellows are coming over here, but once we get the yellow, a stack of yellows, then you'll go back to compressing and making EMC for me. How cool is that? All right, totally wrapping up. So done with my sign off, but now we've got a fully automated yellow production line. I'll keep an eye on it and see where things break. It's very possible that things will gum up at some point, but I think we're actually really good with all the stuff that we've got here. Plus now we've got like sand for days, we've got niter for days, we've got a surprisingly good amount of stuff going on, and I'm not too worried. I think this is actually going to be pretty solid, but we'll see. For now, wrapping up point. Double 20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. You are short on what? Circuits? You can't be short on circuits. Are we out of osmium? That is your problem around osmium. I'm gonna add osmium back here. Which reminds me, we need osmium is not. So we'll just have to do it like the less good way. But yeah, osmium, raw osmium doesn't go in here. We can redstone furnace it, or we can do the purification and enrichment chamber process, which we'll maybe look at some point in the future, but not today. For now, wrapping up, point Del 20 sign off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.